This is a day in the life of a street performing magician. Good morning, I'm here in Melbourne for the school holidays. Let's street perform. If you have no idea who I am, my name is Mika. Just over a year ago, I moved from New Zealand to Sydney, Australia to street perform full time, with almost no experience. Jason Ma, who you all may know as Street Magician Dude online, decided to take me under his wing. He's a very, very good friend of mine and my teacher through all of this street performing shenanigans. Let's start today with a workout. Alright, I'll be honest, I haven't worked out in a little while because I've been in Adelaide for about a month and then Melbourne before here, and been really busy, just been focusing on work and such, so working out has been on the back burner. It's time to get back into it, however. I'm a little bit tired, but this should wake me up. Here's the workout part. So when I work out, I do calisthenics, because I used to do gymnastics when I was growing up, so I love the body weight exercises and such, and I've never really been to a proper gym for more than like once. So I like to work outside, and Melbourne's got a great workout park just over here. Plus the mornings, they're nice and crisp. They're not hot and humid like they would be if you woke up in Sydney in the summer. It's great. Nice casual half-hour workout done to ease me back into it. All nice and freshened up. Breakfast time. If you hear any background noise at any point, Jason Ma is also staying with me, so fun times, magic, school holidays, Melbourne. Woo! Spare batteries, power bank, one 360 camera, one amplifier. Ow, ow. Elevator with Jason!
Yo ho, all hands, hoist the colours high. Hoist the colours high, Mika! We're going to busking!
And now another. So essentially the plan is the Easter school holidays in Melbourne and then back to Sydney for the school holidays there, because they're back to back, so it's basically 4 weeks of school holidays, which means today is Good Friday. Unfortunately, most of the stores will probably be closed because of it, but it also means that people won't be working, so it's going to be a little bit of an interesting day to see how it actually goes. Now, while in Sydney I could dump my gear on pitch, walk off, come back half an hour later and it'd still be there. In Melbourne, the gear's just over here and I'm on watch duty because I don't quite know the city or how trustworthy people are. Basically figuring out a new city. I've only actually worked here one other time before, which was the first 2 weeks straight before Adelaide Fringe, which has just happened, and then I went back to Sydney for a week, and now I'm in Melbourne. So I am incredibly fortunate to be able to travel for my work, and part of that is going to things such as festivals, like Adelaide Fringe. This is a performing arts festival of which it is the second biggest in the world, beaten only by Edinburgh in Scotland. It is filled with so many amazing shows, as well as street performers from all around the world, that I've now gone 2 years in a row to street perform for an entire month. Alright, you're on watch guard duty.
Go get breakfast, man.
Breakfast.
Thanks so much for that. You have a lovely day.
Thank you. that is the next mildly mundane task of eating done. It is pretty quiet here, and I'm not sure if I want to start busking here, if I'm going to go to South Bank and see if that's busier. This street is Swanston Street in Melbourne, and normally it's busy as heck. Today that might not be the case, so I might wait around a little bit. It's currently almost 20 past 11. Might wait around till midday-ish and see if it picks up. Otherwise head somewhere else. I'm doing hundreds if not thousands of street shows. How many have I done? You know, I don't actually, that's a good question. I don't know. But I've found that from having done hundreds of them, I still procrastinate when I'm on pitch, unless I have like a specific time slot and we've done a draw and I've got the time slot, and then I can just rock up and be like, yeah, I gotta do a show, and I do it. It's a little bit frustrating that I do procrastinate, but at the same time, I think it's just because I can't be bothered doing a show sometimes. Usually when someone else turns up to pitch, that's a good motivation to be like, oh, I better do a show, so then they're not waiting around. I don't know, what do you procrastinate on? You procrastinate on life? Yeah, I do as well. New addition to the busking pouch. Boing, 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 boing. Doing street shows is just kind of half messing around on pitch and half actually trying to do shows. Part of my goals and job as a magician street performer is to make videos and put them online to share my process and just the magical moments that I get to share with people live every day. To facilitate that, I like to use a 360 camera on the edge of my table, which is fantastic. I had the incredible idea of doing this last year, and I've had quite a bit of success making these kind of videos, and will continue to do so. So something like the Insta360 X3 is fantastic for it. Highly recommend. Need to warm up the old phalanges. Don't worry, Ronnie, I don't want to see the card, mate. You're all good. Here we go. Keep your eyes on this card. Don't forget it, guys. We'll leave it right here in the center of the pack. In fact, sir in the black shirt at the back there, what's your name? Sam. Sam, nice to meet you, Sam. Sam, if I give this thing a shuffle, does that look pretty fair to you, mate? Yeah. Yeah, do you trust me? Yeah. So, oh, wow, really? Thanks. All right, I'll take it. Cheers, Sam. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4 packets. They spin around the fingers through the air. It takes a little time, energy, patience, devotion, a quick card spring as well. Then you use the magic stick and the top card. In this case, the 9 of diamonds. Now I can tell it's not yours, you didn't react. So if we take the 9 of diamonds, I place it on the table, you wave the magic stick. Those are the magic words, guys, I'm not crazy. And then it actually changes into... Does that look a little bit better? Alright, I'm retiring the ropes while I'm doing smaller sets on Swanston Street. I'm going to try a bit different material. I'm actually going to go grab some magics from my accommodation real quick. What? You can't just do magic with nothing? You don't have magical powers? No, I do not. Everything I do is sleight of hand trickery, deceit, lies, practice, fun, misdirection, psychology, and other magic tricks that magicians have created and then sold to me for way too much money. I'm giving him all, but I'm not the guy you're taking home. This is Burke Street, where a lot of musicians here in Melbourne all queue up, get their time slots, and then there's a few different pitches on Burke Street for them. So, just so we're all in the know, that show was $9. Still trying to work out Swanston Street. It's a little bit different to like some of the bigger pitches that I'm working, and I gotta do some more close-up stuff. The kids side of the material, like the rope magic, doesn't really work that well, especially on like Good Friday when there's not that many kids out and then there's not that many people out in general. A quick rundown on the format of my current street show. So, warm-up routine, ropes, 3 ropes, Professor's Nightmare. Then I move on to a card routine, of which I kind of mishmash together with a bunch of just like random sleights, and it kind of changes depending on how long I need to make it and all these kind of things. But then I go to card to hat to finish that like section off, which then leads into me setting up the World's Most Dangerous Card Trick by Mario Morris, which is a deck of cards inside of like an animal trap. I also have a Bill and Lemon as a kicker finale to the end of my show. All of this has worked really well for me, and I'm super happy with how my show is like evolving and coming along. But while working Swanston Street in Melbourne, I'm trying some more like close-up material that is a bit more hard-hitting, a bit more magical, with less stunts and that kind of stuff, like the animal trap. At least that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Magic's quiet.
Your day, stop and have fun
And that
with
is
me.
the end
Hope
of
you all have a
Jason's
great
show.
day and a great
Let's go.
life. Please.
Judging by the blank look on your face, that's definitely not your card. Alright, here we go. In fact, Sean, do me a favour, mate. Write your name on the face of the 6, yeah? Just make it nice and big so we can identify it in a moment. Write your bank account details as well, Sean. No? Damn it. Alright, here we go. 1 6 of diamonds signed, the pen as well, those are expensive. Everybody remember this card. Alright, it goes right here in the centre of the pack. One more time. I haven't cheated yet, Sean, don't worry. Okay, he's just leaning in, ready for it. Alright, here we go. The 6 goes in the middle. I place the digger cards under the hat. The digger card's is going to entirely disappear except for your card, Sean. Yeah? You snap the fingers like so. Every single card completely disappears from underneath the hat. Every single playing card, every single card completely disappears except for one here and one card only. Sean, is that your writing? Yeah. Yes! There we go. Now it's time for my...
Okay, I've done a second show now. I'm trying to just have a nice, chill vibe, good time with them. At least that's what Jason's told me to do. It's clearly working for him. Basically, it seems like they just want to see really cool magic, and then they'll pay you for it. I did put a new piece of material on my show, which is actually an old piece of material from an old show. So, yeah, works perfectly fine because I used to do it. Currently taking photos of Jason, and they've got a full gold reflector for the light to try and get good lighting. Honestly, I respect the commitment. That's kind of cool.
Where is the little red ball, mate? On top of the cup? Wrong, it's actually on the bottom, Brody. The cup is upside down, yeah? I know, it's a terrible joke, I'm sorry. Brody, keep your eyes on the little red ball. You take the ball, you hit it with a stick, it actually disappears, then it reappears underneath the cup, alright? Now, you can do that again, thank you. You take the little red ball, you give it what I like to call a magic blow. Little blow, go. Kid catch. No, I'm kidding, mate, don't worry. It actually reappears under the cup so I can restart, okay? You take the ball, you place it in the bag. How many are underneath the cup? 2, no, just 1, sorry, Maria. Maria, I'm not trying to trick you, alright? How many balls? 1, you're on fire. Good job, Maria. Maria, if I tap the top of the cup, how many? No, still 1. I didn't actually do anything. I'm sorry. I'm just testing the waters here, Maria. Maria, I get rid of the ball. That should actually be easier. Well, you should have listened to the kid, it is 1. Here we go, Maria, you see every time I do it with the left or the right hand, Maria, it is actually always 1 ball. You see, I could stand here all day, Maria, it would always be 1 ball. I could keep doing this over and over and over again, Maria, no matter how many times. Maria, how many balls are under the cup? 9. No, I thought you were going to say 2 that time. I'm really sorry, Maria. Maria, 2 balls, they go in the bag. How many now? If you get this one right, you win $50 from Brody. Maria, how many balls? 3. That's a little bit ambitious. An orange. Don't clap, don't clap. Clap for the second one. Woo! Thank you very much, everybody.
Mentally, I haven't had the best day to start the school holidays off. I've done like 4 shows, none of them have been fantastic, and I now need to just kind of approach the whole thing. So I'm going to stop for a little bit today and then go to South Bank later on tonight. Jason's done well.
Yes, I have, bro. I got tipped a $100 Yu-Gi-Oh card as part of my hat today, and all my shows have been amazing.
That happened just then. It was quite hilarious. failure and mental battle that I've had a little bit today is nothing that I haven't experienced like 100 times before, especially when I was learning in Sydney. And I know I can do shows in Melbourne, it's just going to take a little bit to like work in this pitch. But right now I'm going to wheel my stuff home and go and play some Magic the Gathering, because I've gotten way too addicted to this card game and I've spent way too much money on pieces of cardboard and not just regular playing cards this time. So time to go play some Magic with this man. It's a tight squeeze. Dump the stuff. I'm gonna make a sandwich. Marmite! A quick sandwich, the best spread in the world, black gold, and then play some Magic the Gathering. That's a really sad draw, isn't it? No! What? I just spat on the ground as well.
Holy shit! Look at this shit!
My sandwich! Are your hands clean?
Yeah, about as clean as they can be after a day on the streets. Oh my god!
I actually don't care, I'm still gonna eat it.
Oh my god! That's...
Okay, now that I have a Marmite and Jason DNA sandwich...
Oh, that sounds really wrong. It's the wrong cheese, bro.
No, that's worse! I'm trying to eat!
Oh my god! Oh no!
Now that I have a Marmite and Jason hand sandwich, that was better. Time to play some Magic.
Got any removals on the field? Any creatures that do removal on the field? I wasn't sure if I would get there.
Back from Magic, if you know anything about Commander, it was very political and a lot of fun. Probably one of the funnest games I've actually played in a little while. So now off to do some shows on nighttime on South Bank. On nighttime, that's exactly what I meant to say. During the nighttime on South Bank. Melbourne at nighttime is a beautiful city. Case in point. Banana Man!
What's up, you got?
Hi, Tommy. Hello, Geordie.
Hey, how you doing, Berg?
Alright, so we're lined up on this pitch here with Banana Man is currently doing a show. This is Geordie. He's going to borrow my amp, so I'm going to get that out for him. And then I've got the next show. And then it's Jason. And then I believe this is Felix. I've just met him. He's from Melbourne.
Guys, I hate talking about the money, but it's money. Please don't do it at school. Okay, guys.
One microphone.
Thank you, brother.
No worries. Alright, basically all that happens is I set up my gear once again, I do a show or two, it depends how long I'm out, stay out late. It's good lighting here actually. Ooh, I don't even need my table light, fantastic. And yeah, pretty much repeat the process of the day, except it's going to be a lot more successful. Best mind state for this thing is confidence and positivity. Is that your writing? Yeah. Thank you very much! Right, well that was a show. It wasn't the show that I wanted to end my night on. Unfortunately, it is how it is, and it's the show that I'm going to end my night on because I think it'll get too drunk from this point on, and I don't really want to struggle through any more of it. So I'm gonna go home, reset, and hopefully have like a fantastic Saturday. It's been a day. It's kind of destroyed me a little bit, but that's alright.
Balls go in, how many now? Yes! Alright! Someone make some noise!
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Felix.
Good night.
Good night. After the mental battle that today has been, I am still happy that I, of course, have done it all, and it'll just take a little bit of time to, I think, learn Melbourne. And who knows, maybe tomorrow is going to be an absolute banger. Well, you know what? It will be, because I'm going to make it be.
Taki, bro?
No, thank you.
Fair enough.
Alright, I'm going to make some toast, chill out, watch some Dexter, and go to sleep. And that's my day.
Takis, bro?
No, thank you.